Okay, good morning, guys. How are you doing today? Good morning, online. Okay, so did you completed your practicals? Completed load balancer, everyone online. And how about that slash admin? That's also worked. Yes, Babu, everyone. Yes, good. Okay, ma. So yesterday, what we did was we set up the. So what we did, you tell me. Okay, there is a question here, sir. I tried creating load balancer, but the target groups got status check unhealthy. So if you get unhealthy, what is the problem? Troubleshooting. Security groups. Excellent. So security group is one of the issue, right? And I told you in the security group, there should be one default rule is there. Don't delete that rule. And also on top of it, you need to use HTTP. Okay. And that too, okay, the site cannot be reached. Obviously, same thing, right? So otherwise, and how did you, okay, maybe another problem would be the user data that you have copied into that, right? So you might have written by your hands. Actually, you should have asked me to put it in Classroom, Google Classroom, right? So I'll put that in Google Classroom again. Those who have got errors, please try it out again. So maybe when you're writing it, if you miss some single code or something space, and then you will get this, your user data might not have worked. Okay, now? Good. So I'll just remind me at the end of the class. I'll put that script in the Google Classroom. Okay, ma? Nice. So today, okay. Can you please confirm? Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Okay. Today, what we're gonna do is, and yesterday what we have done was we have launched the EC2 instance manually. Yes or no? You tell me first, what did we launch? We launched how many EC2 instances? 2 EC2 instances. On top of it, what we have created? Target groups. After that, what we have launched, what we have created? Load balancer. Yes or no? And these 2 EC2 instances, we have launched it manually with the user data. Correct? But what if this 2 EC2 instance went down? Your application will work. So do we have a high availability here? You have high availability between only these 2 EC2 instances. But what if this both of the EC2 instances went down? Downtime. Yes or no? Is it good to have to maintain only 2 EC2 instances, or is it good to maintain only 5 EC2 instances? So anytime anything can happen for all the EC2 instances. Correct? So what we're gonna do is today, Nana, if you don't want to have a downtime at all, and if you want to have your your applications running all the time, what is the concept that you need to implement on top of it? Auto scaling. Fantastic. Which one? Auto scaling. So today what we do is we'll set up auto scaling on the application. Okay. So for this auto scaling, what we do is we don't launch the EC2 instance manually. Remember, what is auto scaling first of all? Scale out, scale in. And in auto scaling, we have minimum, maximum, desired capacity. In auto scaling, we have minimum, maximum, desired capacity. Minimum and maximum are what? Boundaries. Yes or no? So how many minimum we should put it to maximum? Tell me for now. Tell me how much. 6. Okay, maximum 6. And we have desired capacity, no? What is desired capacity? How many EC2 instances that you want to launch initially? How many you wanted to launch? 4. Should we take these numbers? These numbers are mandatory, constant? No, it is depend upon your requirement. So for now, when you're setting up this auto scaling, we'll give minimum as 2, maximum as 6, desired capacity as 4. If you have given the desired capacity as 4 and you created an auto scaling group, how many EC2 instances will launch? 4 will be launched. You're getting it? We don't launch the EC2 instance manually. We will tell auto scaling group to launch the EC2 instances. We'll tell auto scaling group to go and launch. That is why we call it as DC, no? Desired capacity, we have given 4. That meaning whenever you have created the auto scaling group, based on the desired capacity, automatically those many EC2 instances will get created. You're getting it? And also, in auto scaling, we have one important topic. How does the auto scaling group will launch the EC2 instances? We have launch templates. What is that? We have launch templates. Do you remember launch templates? Launch templates, launch configuration, all the 7 steps will include as a template. Have you created launch templates? That was one of the tasks. So we'll use that launch template and we'll tell, hey, auto scaling group, if you want to launch an EC2 instance, use that launch template and launch EC2 instance. Okay, now. So, first of all, what we need to do is, first we need to create a load balancer. What we need to create? And then we'll create a empty target group. What we create? I'm not registering any targets here. Who should register the targets? Auto scaling group should register the targets. That's what I said here. First, we create a load balancer. This is ALB. And this is what group? Can I call it as AppTG? Target groups. Okay. What's the first step, Nana? Create a ELB with empty target group. After that, what we need to create? We need to create a launch configurations or not? Or we need to create a launch template. In launch template, can we put our user data? In launch template, yesterday we have seen the user data, now sample application. We need to have sample application or not? So in that launch template, we'll put our script. So whenever our auto scaling launch the EC2 instance using this launch template, automatically the script also get executed and we have index.html page in our machines. I'm saying, okay, I'm asking this one question, think and answer. Okay. Now application I'm putting with the user data, yes or no? Small application, index.html, I'm putting in user data. So that is in the launch template, yes or no? That is in the launch template. Auto scaling group, whenever it has scaling out, that meaning if it is increasing the number of servers, it uses the launch template and it will scale out, yes or no? It uses the launch template. With that launch template, it has launched the EC2 instance. In that launch template, we have the user data. That's the reason why I have getting the application. What if I don't want to have user data? I want to have big Tomcat Java application. So where do you keep this application? Huh? In launch template only. Where in launch template? Where in launch template? User data, that is a small script that I'm putting. I don't want with the user data. Tomcat, big .NET application, will you go with the user data? No. So where do you keep the online people answered? Where do you keep AMI? Remember that I told you in the theory, no? AMI. So what we do, you launch an EC2 instance. You log in and deploy the application, the big application, and then create your custom AMI. Did you create your custom AMIs in the task? You create a custom AMI. When you're creating launch template, we need to select Red Hat, no? Instead of Red Hat, what do you select? You select your custom AMI. In that custom AMI, what do we have? Application. Whenever auto scaling is launching the EC2 instance, it uses that launch template and it will launch the EC2. What does the launch template contain? AMI. What does AMI contain? Your application. So automatically, whenever EC2 instance getting launched, your application will also be there in that. So there are two ways to deploy the application. One is through user data. Another one is to with the AMI. You got this point. Everyone is this clear? Okay, now. So coming back here. So what is the first step? We create a load balancer with the empty target group. What is the second step? We'll create a launch template. What is the third step? Using this launch template, create auto scaling group. Create auto scaling group. Now in this auto scaling group, you need to give the values, no? How much is minimum? Minimum 2, maximum 6, desired capacity 4. So whenever you create the auto scaling group, this auto scaling group, as we have the desired capacity as 4. Now when you're creating auto scaling group, in auto scaling group, here also you need to give which target group you want to register the targets. Right? So which target groups we need to register the targets. Okay, now. So here, how many EC2 instances will go and launch here? How many EC2 instances will get launched? EC2 instance, auto scaling will launch 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 will get launched automatically. And each EC2 instance will have index.html. Yes or no? Each EC2 instance will have index. You're getting this point. Why we got index.html? Because we have the user data here. This auto scaling group is launching the EC2 instance from the launch template. What does the launch template contain? User data. That's why we have index.html. Why it has launched 4 EC2 instances? Because we have desired capacity as 4. And how does the auto scaling group know in which target group in which target group it needs to put the targets? Because while creating auto scaling group, we'll give the information of the target group. Is this clear? Anna, is this clear? First, you need to understand the problem statement. Then we'll go and do the practicals. Is this clear? So what do we need to create first? What is it we need to create first? Create a load balancer with a empty target group. Why I said empty target group? Do we need to launch the EC2 instance manually? No. That's why we will create an empty target group. Keep it ready. Who will be launching the EC2 instance? Auto scaling we launch. How many EC2 instance? 4, based on the desired capacity. Right? And how do we keep the application in our EC2 instance? 2 ways, using the user data. Where is it user data? In the launch template. Or if you have a big application, put it in the AMI. Where is this AMI? In launch template. What does your AMI contains? Application. Should we do this? Okay. Nice. So on top of it, this is auto scaling group. ASG. Okay, so let's log in. Online, is this clear, Nana? Okay, tell me how to create first. First, I need to be in which region? Mumbai. Okay. Yesterday. Change होगा तो select करना. Sometimes it will change. Yesterday, I have not deleted this. Target groups also I need to delete. It will take a little bit time. Okay, ma. You tell me what I need to create first. Load balance. Tell me how to do it. I don't know how to do it. You tell me, I'll do. Top, bottom. Anything is fine. Okay. Click on create load balancer. Which one? Click on create. Load balancer name. Name. Kumari. No. Art. ELB. Okay. No problem. Schema. What is your scheme? Internet facing. IP address. Okay. VPC. Okay. Availability zone. 1A, 1B. Should I put 1C also? Yes or no? If I put yes, any problem? No problem. Because do we have EC2 instance in 1C? No. We'll go with only 1A and 1B. Next, security group, default security group. Here. Select. कहाँ है? Empty target group. कहाँ पे? Where is empty target group? So first I need to get load balancer or target group. For that reason I have asked you to tell. So if I do it, you don't remember. If you tell, then you will remember. Remember? So now, which one I need to create first? Target. Tell me. Okay. Instances. Okay. Auto TG. Okay. Protocol. HTTP. IPv4. Default VPC. HTTP1. Here. Index.html. Is it every time index.html in your real time also? Depend upon your application. So your application might have something else also. So any one page you need to put it so that our load balancer will go and knock it. Are you there? Are you there or not? Okay. Next. Click on what? Tell me what should I do? Click on next. Okay. You are saying something, but it's like I cannot hear. We should launch EC2 instances. Should we launch? Sarath is saying we should launch EC2. We should launch? No. Then here, what we need to register? Nothing. Empty target group. Did I told you that? Yes or no? So do we have EC2 instance here? No. Well, we'll create the target group. Keep it ready. And we'll tell auto scaling group. Hey, auto scaling group. Usko target group is there. So we'll link this target group to the auto scaling group. And whenever we put create auto scaling group, as it has already linked to this target group, that 4 EC2 instance will go and sit here. So do we need to do it here? No. That's why we need to create an empty target group. So do I need to do anything here? No. So click on create target group. That's it. Then now what we need to create? Load balancer. Create load balancer. Application. Auto ELB. Internet facing. IPv4. VPC. 1A. 1B. Default. Here. Auto TG. So see how I'm linking. Now this target group is linked to load balancer. And then when I'm creating auto scaling group, I link that target group there. Right? And then I click on. Yesterday, have you worked on rules and all? /admin, path-based routing. Have you done that? Those you have not done, do it. You'll understand the rules. And next, I click on create load balancer. Okay, now, so load balancer and empty target group got created. Then what I need to do? What I need to do? What we need to create? If you create auto scaling group, it will be same like what you have created. First load balancer. You need to have target group first. So if you are creating auto scaling group, it will ask what? Launch template first. So what we need to create first? Launch template. So you know how to create it, no? Tell me. On the where is my launch template? Where should I go and create launch template? Ekada? Okay. Launch template. See, there, huh? Right? Launch templates. Click on create launch template. Okay. Here I call it as my auto. No, I don't have auto. So auto template. Okay. Next, you want guidance? Not required. Don't do this. If you see this, it required, not required, you'll get to know. You are already smart and gems, right? So not required any guidance. Okay. So here, which one we need to select? Browse more AMI. Which one? Which one we need to select? Why you are in doubt? How you are launching the EC2 instance? Same thing. But that 7-step, we are creating a template. I have given this task also very first day. Remember? So here, which one we need to select? Red Hat. But if you have a big application in real time, instead of Red Hat, what you need to select? You need to select your custom AMI. That's a difference here. Okay. Next. Instance type. Which one? T2 micro. Key pair. Which one? 9 batch. Next, subnet. Which one? 1A. Security group. Default security group. And then, do you need to go for here? Not required. Storage, do you need to do anything? Resource stack, do you need to do anything? Advanced details here. We need to have some application, no? We'll put the user data here. Yes. So, user data. I take this and I put it out here. And instead of this, I call it, this is my website with ASG. Okay, now. So here I'm giving a small it will go and launch an EC2 instance. We'll create a launch template. Auto scaling group will go and launch EC2 instance. No, we need to have some small application in the EC2 instance. For that reason, I'm putting the user data here. Okay. So I just go and click on create launch template. Do you all understand how to create a launch template? Once instance launch, can we see user data from console? We'll see. Is it clear how to create? Would you tell me again how to create launch template one more time? You tell me now. Create launch template. Template name, I call it as test template, something. Next. Browse more AMIs. Retire. So if it is plain OS, select Red Hat. If you have your own application, my AMI. Yes or no? So I select Red Hat. Okay, next. Instance type. T2 micro. Key pair. Okay. Subnet. 1A. Security group. Default. Any modifications here? And then advanced details. Copy paste the user data. Okay, now you know how to create template now. Nice. I'm canceling it. And one important thing here. Let's say you created a template now. And Pusuk, if you want to modify, is it possible to modify the launch template? No. Did we learn this in previous days? Yes. So you cannot edit the launch template. What you know? You cannot edit the launch template. What you can do, you can create a version out of it. You create a new version. Let's say, for example, if you want to change this, if you go to actions, do you see launch? This is a launch template. Can we launch instance from this template? Can we launch instance from this template? Yeah. And then this, do you see modify template? Modify template meaning create new version, delete template version, and all these things here. So basically here, is it possible to edit it? No. Here we have modify template that will create a new version. So please write down your book. It is not possible to edit the launch template. It is not possible to edit the launch template. It is not possible to edit the launch template. We need to create a new version of the template. We need to create a new version of the template. Okay, ma? Okay. So now launch template got created, no? With our requirement. Next, what we need to do? Huh? Auto scaling group. Yes or no? Logic. Don't think like blindly. Use the logic. So first logic is, first we need to create a load balancer. Without load balancer, is it possible to access our application? No. So we need to create a load balancer, and then we need to create a target group. In the target group, do we need to launch an EC2 instance manually? No. For that reason, we'll create an empty target group. After that, what we need to create? We need to create a launch template, because auto scaling group will go and launch EC2 instance. No, based on what it will go and launch? Based on this launch template. For that reason, we need to create a launch template. Now we have load balancer, empty target group, launch template is there. Now what we need to create? Auto scaling group. Auto scaling group we need to create. And auto scaling group should use which template? Launch template, the one which we have created. We call it as auto template. No, the name you have given, auto template. So auto scaling group will launch EC2 instances using this auto template. Okay, now there are two ways to create auto scaling group. One is select this template, create auto scaling group. From here also you can do it, or on the left side, you see auto scaling group. Here also you can create it. Should we go and create? Anything is fine. Click on create auto scaling group. Here, auto scaling group name. Tell me group name. Group name. ASG demo. Give some name. And then here it is asking for what, Nana? Launch template. There is a question, sir, launch template created in availability zone 1A. Then all EC2 instances will be in the same availability zone? No. So Priyanka, when you will get to know. Hold on that question. You will get to know soon. So do you see it is asking for the launch template? Which is the launch template we need to select? Auto template. So it contains all the information about how the EC2 instance should get launched. Yes. So now click on next. So there are so many steps are there. Let's go one by one. Step 2. So we are using which template, Nana? Auto template. Instance type is there in auto template or not? Yes. Network related there is there in auto template or not? Yes. So here we have VPC, and you see availability zone. Priyanka, this is your question, answer for this. So your EC2 auto scaling group will go and launch EC2 instance. No. How many? So many. And in which availability zone the EC2 instance should go in place? You need to select it here. Which one? 1A, 1B. So in this availability zone, auto scaling group will go and launch EC2 instances. Priyanka, is it clear? Okay, Nana, is it clear on this second step? Everyone? Okay, now don't click on skip to review. So if you click on skip to review, you don't learn. Directly you'll go to the last step, you click on create button. No, let's go click on next. So from here, these are all optionals. What is it, Nana? These are all options. No need to select, but it's very important to select for us. See here, load balancing. Which one I need to select? No load balancer, attach to an existing load balancer, attach a new load balancer. First or second or third? Second one. Select the second. Logic. Because we already created. If you have not created, you can create from here. If you say no load balancer, from where do we get the traffic? Directly you're hitting the EC2 instances. So select the second one. Now, next, attach to an existing load balancer. Good. So choose from your load balancer target groups or choose from your classic load balancer. First or second? First one. So do you see this here? Which target group we have created? Auto TG. This is the link. This is the link. So auto scaling group will go and launch EC2 instances inside this target group. This target group is already attached to the load balancer now. Do you see the link? Now, good. Health checks. Who should be doing the health checks? Load balancer. And do you see turn on elastic load balancer health check? We need to turn on or not? Yes, on it. And then here, health check grace period. Now, let's say in your target group, new EC2 instance got launched. How much time will you give for the EC2 instance to get ready, up and running? How much time? Tell me. You have launched so many EC2 instances till now. How much time did you wait to log into the EC2 instance? 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes maximum, right? So here also, whenever the new EC2 instance gets launched, load balancer will go and immediately, hey, index.html, are you there or not? Will it go and ask? And EC2 instance, wait, ruko zara, sabar karo. Just now I have launched. Let me do the makeup. It'll take little bit time, right? After that, come to me, right? So how much time you're giving here? 300 seconds. That meaning 5 minutes. Sufficient? More than sufficient. That is called health check grace period. So when the load balancer will do the health check. So wait for 5 minutes. So next is additional settings. Nana, monitoring is there. So we need to learn about the cloud monitoring, meaning which service? CloudWatch. So in CloudWatch, we have metrics, no, CPU utilization, all these things. So basically, if you enable this, you can monitor it, but I'm not monitoring it now. Just don't do it here. Instance, default instance warm up. Warm up meaning basically same thing. This is for the metrics. When you launch an EC2 instance, at least how many minutes you need to wait to get the metric, to get the value? How many types of monitorings are there? 2 types. What are those? Basic monitoring, detail monitoring. For basic monitoring, how many minutes you need to wait? 5 minutes. Detail monitoring, 1 minute. So if you want this to get the metrics, so you need to enable how many seconds? At least minimum 300 seconds here. That meaning 5 minutes. But do you need monitoring now here? Not required. But can you do it in real time? Just matter of checkbox. Now, is this clear? Step number 3. Clear? Everyone? Online, is it clear? Yes, yes. Sir, is it possible to create auto scaling without LP? What is it, LP? LB, load balancer. As option given notice. Yes, you can. You can. Okay, now click on next. Now it is asking here group size, desired capacity. How much desired capacity that you want? 4. Please, in real time, if your manager asks, please put desired capacity as 20. Then so don't say that our Riyaz sir told only to put 4. I will put only 4. I'm very honored for my sir, right? So, right, I am a cut up of our sir. Don't say this. It's purely depend upon the requirement. And then scaling limits. Limits are nothing but boundaries. So what is the minimum? Minimum 2. Maximum? Can you put 10, 20, 30, 40, 60 also? Your wish. And then here, whoa, this is new thing. It was not there before. Do you see this here? New. Even I didn't see that. This is the first time I'm seeing. So let's see what is that. So before that here, auto scaling. So Nana, here it's saying no scaling policy. Okay, let's say no scaling policy, meaning what is auto scaling? Basically scale out to scale in. You don't want scale out, scale in. You want or you don't want. This one is no scaling policy. That meaning you don't want. You want or not? If you want target tracking scaling policy, you need to select it. And I told you, see here in auto scaling group, scale out, scale in will happen. No, based on what? Load. So based on load. Load meaning here what we need to check? CPU utilization only. No, you can check CPU utilization, network related things. You can check it. So in auto scaling group, you need to tell, hey, auto scaling group, maintain my average CPU utilization as 70%. It's based on your requirement. I'm just giving example. So you just need to give the information to auto scaling group saying that Babu, maintain the average CPU utilization as 70%. Just leave it like that. And auto scaling group, based on the load that you get, it will maintain 70% average CPU utilization. If it is going greater than 70%, scale out will happen. If it is going less than 70%, scale in will happen. Automatically, this will be handling it. Okay. So here, metric type, which one you need to say? You can go with the CPU utilization, average CPU utilization, or you can go with the network, or you can go with the request count per target. Per target meaning here EC2 instance, no. So how many requests are getting per EC2 instance, you'll get to know. So which one is the most commonly used here? Average CPU utilization. How much Nana value? You want 70? Okay, put it 70. Same thing, instance warm up. How much time you need to warm up? 5 minutes. Is this clear? Target tracking policy. So based on the requirement, you need to give how much percentage you need to maintain the CPU utilization in the group. And now here, disable scale in to create only a scale out. You want that? No, no. Excellent. So disable scaling meaning you don't want scaling? We need. So if you enable this, what will happen? Only scale outs will happen. Scale in will not happen. If you have that kind of nasty requirement in your real time, enable it. Because we never know what kind of requirement the customer will ask, right? And then, so here, let's see what is this. Instance maintenance policy. Okay. Control your auto scaling group availability during instance replacement events. This include health check. Okay. Okay. This is after. Okay. So choose a replacement behavior depending on availability. Okay. No policy launch before. Okay. I understood this. Okay. So you can leave it for now, no policy, because what I understood from this reading in 1 second is, once your auto scaling group is running, let's say how many sequences are running? 4. Okay. Now scale out or scale in will happen, no? Right? First it should launch, scale out should happen, or scale in should be happen. If you say no policy, based on the load, automatically scale out, scale in will happen. It will depend. Launch before terminating it. So what it says is launch new instance and wait for them to be ready before terminating others. So first it will launch its new EC2 instance and then remove the old one. So you understand what I'm saying? Right here, terminate and launch. That meaning scale in will happen first and then scale out will happen. Now, if there is a requirement in the group to remove the machine, does it remove the machine immediately? No. First, it will launch a new machine because when scale out happens, and then it will terminate if you select the second option. Third option, first it will kill the machine and then launch a new machine. So basically, whenever you are doing the replacements, basically, when you're doing the replacements, these policies will be allowed. For now, we'll say no policy. You understand this? This is a very new one. For my previous batch also, this was not there. So it is recently introduced. You understand? Custom meaning our own ulta. See, do you see? So you can set health percentage. This is basically our own stuff. So these are all policies and templates, which is AWS handling it. Customer behavior mean we can set up based on our own requirement. Now, is this clear? And then enables instant scaling protection. This option here is scale out and scale in will happen. No. So whenever you enable scale in protection, scale in will not happen. That meaning first it will launch a new EC2 instance. No, scale out will happen. No, those new machines scale in will not happen. The previous one here is disable scaling, meaning scaling will never happen. But if you enable this option, newly launched EC2 instance will be there. No, that machine scaling will not happen. So you want that? Not required. You're getting it. So what I'm seeing, AWS is giving so many features. It's not mandatory that you need to use every feature. Depend upon your requirement, you need to enable it. Otherwise, no need. Is this clear? This page is clear. Everyone, do you see desired capacity, minimum, maximum? You want target scaling here. Average utilization will put 70%, right? Instance warm up here, no scaling, and then replacements will say no policy here, and then no instant scaling protection. Clear? Online, is it clear? And then click on next. Okay, before this, I just want to introduce one thing here. Online, is this clear? CC, please. Okay. Which is the service is used to send notifications? SNS. Which one? Huh? So SNS is used to send notifications to us. In SNS, we have majorly two things. How many things? Two things. Number one, we call it as topic. And number two, what is that? What is that? Some people cannot speak, right? Subscription. What is that? Subscription. Okay, so there are mainly two things. What are those? Topic and subscription. So similarly, how you have in YouTube. Let's say you have a channel. Channel is a topic. And what do we do? Any YouTubers here? Huh? No YouTubers, huh? Online, no YouTubers? No one is doing the shorts, reels, huh? No one, huh? Okay, good. Okay, so basically in YouTube also we have the channels, no? You consider each channel as a topic. I tried, but not successful. Priyanka, you just tell your YouTube ID, will make you famous. We have all our people here. Okay, so so topic is like a channel, and what do we do to the channel? Subscribe. We don't share, but only here subscribe. We only subscribe. What is the purpose of subscribe? Huh? I didn't understood. What is the purpose of subscribing to the channel? Without knowing you're subscribing, huh? So, huh? Following. Following is different, no? Following is different and subscribing is different. So if you subscribe, what will happen is, if at all they upload any new videos, you will get the notifications. Yes or no? What is that notification? What is that? That notification, you will get an email, no, saying that, hey, this nowadays I don't remember. I also watch. So who is there? Whatever. Someone has uploaded someone new video, and automatically you get an email saying that new video has been uploaded. Because you like that channel and you have subscribed, you will get the notification. Who is sending the notification? In our AWS, it is SNS. So in SNS also, what do? We create a topic. What do we create? Topic. And then we'll go and subscribe to the topic. Is it only one topic that we create? No, we can create multiple topics based on your requirement. Here we are talking about auto scaling. No, so can we create a topic for auto scaling? Yes. And then whoever is interested in real time, your team or your manager or you or a junior, whoever it is, whoever is interested in this auto scaling setup, and he want to know Whenever scale out, scale in is happening, I should receive an email. I should receive a notification. Then what you do, create a topic, and then whoever want to receive a notification, go and subscribe. Okay, go and subscribe to that topic. And you can subscribe using your email or using your phone number. You will get an SMS. Okay, you got this point. So can we create multiple topics also? Yes. So we create multiple topics, and then if someone, okay, now let's say I created a topic called 9 a.m. batch. Can I create a topic like this? 9 a.m. batch. I create a topic like this. And I have asked all you people in this batch, total is more than 170. All you people, I have asked you to subscribe to this topic. What you did, you have subscribed to this topic. Then can I push some message to this topic now? If I push any message to the topic, all you 200 people or 170 people will receive a notification. Let's say, for example, I created 9 a.m. batch topic, and I've asked you all to subscribe to that topic. You are subscribed. Now I'll say, hey, next Sunday, there is no class. If I say next tomorrow, you will take it granted and people will start to say tomorrow there's class or not, right? That's why I said Sunday. Okay. So I can send a message saying that next Sunday we don't have a class. Boom, publish. Then whoever is subscribed, this 170 people here, everyone receive an SMS or not? You're getting Naresh IT messages also, no? Right? We call it as here push-based system. What is this? That meaning it is pushing the message. SNS is what based system? Write down. SNS is a push. First of all, write down SNS is used to send notifications. SNS is used to send notifications. In brackets, email, SMS, etc. Okay. In SNS, we can create topic and subscription. In SNS, we create a topic and subscription. SNS is a push-based system. Clear? Understood? SN is very simple. Okay. So now here it is asking here add notifications optional. Add notifications. That meaning for this auto scaling group, you want notification or not? If you say yes, then click on add notification. So we have these topics already created. So do we have a topic created? No. So let's go and create a topic. And what is the topic name? 9 a.m. batch topic. You can create multiple topics. And here recipients. So that meaning who is the subscriber for at the moment. So let's say, for example, I'm giving some mail ID. Nana, you can ask how many subscribers you can have for one topic. More than 1 crore. How many? More than 1 crore subscribers you can have for one topic here. Okay. So you can have multiple. So you understand how to create a topic here? That's it. And what type of events, what type of notification that you want? Whenever it launches the EC2 instance, you will receive a note. And by the way, whenever you create like this and give your email ID, an email will come to your email box. Obviously, no. An email will come to your email box saying that from AWS, saying that, Babu, hello, this. You have subscribed to this topic called 9 AM batch topic. So if you want to confirm the subscription, please click the below link. And if you click on that link, then only you are confirmed subscriber. Once you subscribe to the topic, then notification you will get it. If you don't confirm the subscription, will you get the notification? That you need to do. Okay. YouTube is subscribe nahi kiya. So I'm repeating here. So whenever now you have created a topic now here, and then you have given your email ID, no? That means you are subscribing to this topic now. So once you subscribe into the topic, and AWS will send you an email to you for this email ID saying that, Babu, you have subscribed to this topic. Please confirm. So once you click on confirm, then you are subscribed to this topic. So any notifications that it will send, you will get the notification. If once you have confirmed only, you will get the notification. If you don't confirm, you don't get the notification. Okay. So here launch, whenever it launched, you will get a notification. That meaning launch meaning here scale out happen. Whenever scale in happen, whenever fail to scale out, whenever fail to scale in happens, you will receive a notifications. So that is here. And I click on, sir, SNS free service, you can consider as free because it is very, 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 very negligible charge. Okay. It's not free, but it's chargeable only, very negligible. Admin. So we have AWS admin will be there. AWS engineer will be there. So because see, don't compare this like YouTube channel. YouTube is public. This is AWS, which is for our company purpose, right? So we are very limited people, right? For that, so whenever they are set, this SNS is not only for this EC2, SNS is for entire AWS services. Whenever any developer is configuring any service, or whenever you configure any service in AWS, and if you want to receive notifications, use this topic and then send it. And then you can go and subscribe to this topic manually. Yes. Okay, Nana. Now click on next. Tags optional. And click on next. Review. Everyone understood how to create an auto scaling group? Now will you guide me how to create it? Huh? Shura, I'm canceling it. Okay. Cancelled. Create auto scaling group. Auto ASG demo. Next. Launch template. Auto template. Next. Here. Default. Here. 1A, 1B. Click on. Okay. First or second or third? Second. Here, first or second? First. Here. Okay. Checka, unchecka. Okay. Change or no change? Okay. Checka, unchecka. Checka, no checka. No check. And click on. Okay. Desired capacity. Minimum. Maximum. First or second? Which one? How much? Instance warm up. 300. Checka, no checka. Which one? Checka, unchecka. Click on next. Here. We already created a no. So here create a topic, which is 9 a.m. batch. Here give the email ID. And then click on. And then see. And then click on create auto scaling. We took this much time, but you have answered within 1 minute. Now, do you see the status here? Updating capacity. How much is your desired capacity? 4. How many minimum? 2. And maximum 6. How many instances are there at the moment launched? 0. If I refresh, how many are there now? That meaning if I go to EC2, how many EC2 will be running over there? If I open it separately, And how many instances got launched here? See, 4. Automatic. Did we launch it manually? Automatic. And this EC2 instance will be under the target group or not? Should we go and check the targets? Where? Target groups. Select this and where and you go? Targets. And do you see this? Slowly. Now only how many are registered here? Only how many registered? 2. Slowly it will register one by one now. And it is initializing. And if we wait for some time, and this is now all 4, we got it 4. And now it is initializing. After some time, it should be healthy. If your security groups are proper, your user data is correct, and the health checks will pass now. So if this is passed, your load balance will work or not? Right? So because how much time will it take to warm up? Wait, no, right? Nana, is this clear? So meanwhile, we created auto scaling group. No, meanwhile, let's go and see the options here. Okay. Nana, is this clear till here, everyone? How to create auto scaling group, right? Nice. You can create launch configurations. Also, you can create launch template. Both are same or different? Same. Both are same. So nowadays, launch configuration was old and style. Now everyone are using launch templates. That's why I told you launch templates. Let's go to actions. Can you go and edit it? Auto scaling group, not launch template. So Nana, this is auto scaling group that I have created. ASG demo. So here, okay, now you tell me before that it is cooking up. Tell me, in auto scaling group, we have how many types of scaling options are there? Whatever is answer, you are not telling that and you're telling other numbers. How many scaling options are there? 2. Okay, what are those? Ida? Huh? Scale out scaling. Huh? Check in your book. Check. See in EC2 theory, last auto scaling before load balancer. Let them check. After seeing, you'll say, oh, this, I thought what, huh? What are those? Manual, schedule, dynamic. You said 2, you said 4. In between, 3 is the answer. Manual scaling, schedule scaling, dynamic scaling. So what is manual scaling? If you are manually modifying desired capacity, that is called manual scaling. What is schedule scaling? At the period of time, particular day or time, next Friday, occasion time. And dynamic scaling is what? Based on the load. The one which we have created is what? Dynamic scaling or not? Yes, the one which we have created is dynamic because average CP utilization load we are taking, no, this is dynamic scaling. See here, now you are happy, no, when it was unhealthy. Now you can see all are all healthy now. So if this is healthy, our load balance is working or not? Okay, so let's see our load balancer and select this and let's take that nasty URL and put it in the browser. Do you see that? This is our now website. So this is a small website. Can you have your own big website here? Same concept, same thing. Only change is custom AMI. You set up your own application and create an AMI, and then instead of selecting Red Hat in launch template, you have select your custom AMI, and then you'll get the big application here. And you tell me now, this application will ever go down? No way. This application will never go down because this is running on auto scaling. And if you have a zero downtime, we call it as fault tolerance. What is that? So zero downtime can be achieved using auto scaling. Yes or no? And what is that called? Fault tolerance. Right? Fault tolerance is equal to achieving zero downtime. Fault tolerance. FAULT. Fault. Okay. Terrible. Fault tolerance. Fault tolerance. What did I say? To achieve zero downtime. Fault tolerance can be achieved in AWS using auto scaling. So if your customer says that, hey, my application should never face a downtime, then you should use auto scaling. Okay. Okay, now? Okay. So now let's go to auto scaling group and see all the actions. Do you see edit? Can we go and edit our desired capacity? How much is our desired capacity? For if I go and edit and change 4 to 5, what will happen? One more instance will be launched. Simple as that. Very good. So you want me to launch? Not required. No. So you can test it. You click on 5 and come bottom and click on update. So automatically that is called manual scaling. What is that called? Dynamic scaling, we have already did this. And let's go one by one here. Now a detail section. What we have here? Detail section meaning all the information you have, because since EC2 we are seeing this, everything in the detail section. Coming to activity, this is important. This is important. Activity meaning here, see, whenever scale out is happening, whenever scaling is happening, or whenever it launch an EC2 instance, whenever it terminate the EC2 instance, we need to have a reason or not. In auto scaling group, we have 4 now. We have how many now? 4 EC2 instances. Now tell me, scale out will happen or scaling will happen based on our scenario. Scale out will happen, scaling will happen based on our scenario, what we did today. Think and answer. सोच के बोलो. What is scale out? Increasing the number of server. When the server will get, when the number of servers will get, when? Load. Whenever there is load. Do we have load? If there is no load, scale out will happen. If there is no load, what will happen? So here scale out will happen or scaling will happen? Logic? Sir? Yes or no? So there is no load. So no one is accessing my application. I'm the only one person opening tuku, only one person. So load is there. So scale out will not happen. When the scale out will happen, if there is a load, that too, average CPU utilization, how much we have given? 70%. If the average CPU utilization is 70%, then only scale out will happen. As there is no load, how much? It may be 10 or 5% or 10% will be there. So 4 servers are sufficient now, is recommended now? No. This auto scaling group, what will happen? It will scale in. Now, if I scale in, how many machines will be there? 2 will be there, because that is the minimum. You understand? Very good. So now scale out and scaling will happen now. With the reason you will get to know here. Okay, we'll do one thing. I go and edit it. I change 4 to 5. And I click on update. What will happen now? One more EC2 instance will end. Do you see updating capacity. So now it is 4, no? After refresh, how much we have? 5. That means if I go to the EC2 instances, how many, one more EC2 instance might be launched? Do you see here? Do you see just now it has launched? What is this called? Manual scaling. What is this called? Manual scaling. So here, now if you go to activity, do you see this here? One more event got here, not yet in service, because just now it has launched. No, it is not yet in service. But why? Why it has launched? You have the cause, reason here. See, at this time, a user update auto scaling group constraints to minimum 2 is there, maximum 6, desired capacity 5. It was okay. Changing the desired capacity from 4 to 5. Easily we'll get to know. See, at this time, an instance was started in response to the difference between your desired capacity and your actual capacity. So desired capacity was 4, and now our actual capacity is 5. As there is a difference, so it has launched one more EC2. So easily we'll understand the reason when it is scaling out, when it is scaling in. So all this information you'll get it from which section, Anna? Activity section. And automatic scaling, the one which we have used, average CPU utilization of 70% is this. And coming to schedule actions, what is this? Schedule actions meaning what? Schedule scaling. How many types of scaling? 3 types. No, manual, schedule, dynamic. Manual I have shown you, dynamic I have shown you, and this is a schedule. Let's say next Friday, boom boom sale. What sale? Boom boom sale. So boom boom sale is there, and then we need to have the these 5 machines are sufficient. On that day, boom boom sale, let's a big sale, we need to have 50 machines. So can we go and schedule it? How? Create schedule actions. And I call it as boom boom sale. Desired capacity on that day, how many you need? 20, minimum 10, maximum 50. Because I have a huge load at that time. When you want, every day now, only every week, only once, only once. At what time? Next Friday. Exactly. Because what we do, our Indians, if we have say big billion day sale, we'll start at midnight 12 o'clock only, no? So here we need to put here midnight 12 and click on create. Yes. So this is here now scheduled. Exactly at this period of time, and you can set the end time also, by the way, right? Exactly period of this time, automatically how many machines will be launched? 20 machines will be launched additionally. This is called schedule scaling. See, in real time, right? And this is predictive scaling options not required, because what is predictive meaning? Prediction. So here, do you see evaluation period? Evaluation based on 2 days. So let's say our auto scaling is happening, scale out scaling is happening. And can we predict how many scale out and how many scaling is happening? Is it possible for us to go and check every day? No. So if you go and configure this, it will give the prediction. Okay, these many scale outs are happening. These many scalings are happening. Next forecast, next few days, you need these and you need that. So that prediction it will give. Next is instance management, Anna. How many instances are there now here? All 5. All are healthy or not? Yes. Let's say, for example, on one of the machine, Nana, this after some time this will get scale in or not? After some time it will get scale in or not? Let's say in real time, I don't want these 2 machines to get scale in. I don't want auto scaling to go and terminate these machines. Select these 2, go to actions. Can we go and scale in protection here? Okay. Guys, you have an announcement from the lab mentors. Just a second, I'm giving mic to them.
Hi guys, good morning. We are providing your lab facilities in the 3rd floor, and for online guys, you are having online lab session from 2 to 4. For to be noted, it is only for doubt session. Okay. Students are coming and asking it is about class or not. It is only doubt session 2 to 4 and evening 6 to 7:30 it is there. 2 doubt sessions are there. Kindly join and clarify your doubts. And for offline students, you are having lab facilities in the third floor. The lab timings are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. We will help you clarify your doubts and help you in resume building also. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So why you have that confusion, guys? It's not another class. Okay. It's a doubt session. So you have given you the task. No, if you have done your task, you are up to date and you are very good. No doubts. That's fine. But if you have that, you got some errors and you are able to move forward, then these people are there to help you. So don't go and ask, sir, please tell me the entire auto scaling group. Otherwise, they could sit here, no? Yes or no? So they are mentors. So they're also trained from different people. So what you need to do is, so if you have any questions, join them. Offline people, you go them, ask, sir, I'm not able to get this, how to do? Right? So don't completely fall on them saying that, please do everything from start to end. No, that's not good. It's not good, not for them, for you. It's not good for you. Okay, na? Okay, Nana. Okay, so here, do you see this here? Can we go and detach from auto scaling group? If you don't want these machines, can you remove it from auto scaling group? You can remove it. Can you set to standby? Standby meaning it will be in standby state. Does it take any request? It will just stand by. Scale in protection. If you don't want these two should be scale in, can you stop scaling to enable scaling protection? So you can do all these things here. So warm pool instances is okay, I'm back. Okay, they're quiet. Very good. Otherwise, sir, I'm not able to hear. Sir, where are you? Are you there? Are you dead? What? Can you please confirm? Can you see my screen now? Online? Okay. So life cycle hooks meaning the one what I'm saying was when it says that word, right? So it will be in that state, and these developers what they do is they'll go and log into the machine and do some custom actions and come out. So this is not for us, for developers. Just in case if you want to do some custom actions, they can go with it. And here monitoring, we know instance refresh. What is this, Nana? Instance refresh meaning if you click this start instance refresh, existing machines will get terminated and new machines will launch freshly. That is called refresh. Instance refresh. So I want you to do in the lab. So that's why I'm showing here instance refresh. You understand what is instance refresh? If you click on start instance refresh, so do you see this here? This is called replacement. Instance refresh meaning it need to first. Do you remember this? This one at the time of creating auto scaling group, we got this new option, right? So instance refresh meaning, let's say you have 5 machines. All machines should get terminated once, huh? No. So first it should terminate and then launch or launch and terminate. Those options are here. Launch before terminating, terminate, and then launch. So whichever is required, you can use it. So that is there here. That's it. None of you all understood? Auto scaling group. And the task for you here is, of course, whatever you have done here, that is the task. And the good, interesting task is like this. See here. Think and answer. I'm asking the question. I want to change this hey from, I want to change this hey to hello. Tell me how to do. Same load balancer I need to have. If I refresh, I should get hello there. How to do? Modify. Excellent, Babu. Excellent. Modify launch template. Is it possible to modify? You need to create what? New version. Okay. You created a new version, or you created a new launch template with the modified user data. Then how does the auto scaling group knows? What do we do for auto scaling? Auto scaling. How does the machine knows now? We need to edit. And here you have auto template. No. Select the new template that you have created. Select this and click on update. And it's click on update, right? So do you remember here? Existing machines should get terminated because that has old application. And new machines should get launched with the new application. So which model that you need? Launch before terminating a, terminate and launch a, decide it and select it. Whichever is your comfortable. So here, prioritize availability here. And this is related to cost control cost. So whichever you are interested in, select this and then click on update. And I want here, so I want here, if I start refresh here, guys, when you're doing the update, make sure your application is working or not at that time. You getting it? You getting it what I'm saying? You click on update. Let's say your customers are accessing the application. And from here, you have updated the application. So your existing application should go down. Your customer will feel bad no for the downtime. And you are updating, check whether the existing application is going down by refreshing the load balancer. And somehow what you need to do is remove that hey and put to hello and use the load balancer, access it, and you should get hello there. Will you able to do this? This is very real-time thing. Clear, Nana? Will you able to do this? Super. Excellent. So by this, we are done with EC2, the biggest service in AWS and the longest service in AWS. EC2 is completed end to end. And remember, from next time onwards, the next services will not be this much big, because as we have so many options and each and everything we have covered very deep level, and every service also will go with a deeper level, but these services will not be this much big every time. Maximum 1 day theory, next day practical, or maximum 2 days theory, next day practicals. Okay, na? So what I want you to do is, those who have not completed the practicals, complete it till here. Complete it fully and close EC2. Okay, na? Don't stack it up. Don't make it pending. So complete all your practicals. And when I give the practicals, don't do it only for one time. It is not for me you are doing. It is for you to practice it, no? So do it multiple times. Anyways, it is free, no? So launch, create a load balancer, put the application, change it, do something else, right? So that you can have a good flexibility of setting up new applications, new features and all. Okay, Nana? Okay, sure. I'll copy the user data in the Google Classroom, and also I'll put the task also in the Google Classroom. Any questions? And one funny thing here is, so see here. One of the student in previous batches, she came and complained me saying that, sir, someone is launching EC2 instance in my account. I said, who? She said, I don't know, sir. Please help me. Then I said, have you done any auto scaling? Yes, sir, I done and I completed. I deleted it, everything. I deleted. So if you delete it, then how come it will launch? Have you given your username and password to others? No, sir. Do you have MFA? Yes, sir. Everything is secure. How come the EC2 instance is getting launched? I told her, wait for today and see tomorrow. And tomorrow she came and said, I told you, no, see, EC2 instance got launched. So I was also got curious. How come the EC2 instances are getting launched automatically? So when I logged into her account, and EC2 instances are running. Then when I see, Papa, how are you terminating the EC2 instances? Sir, you told no every day. Select all and then terminate. Whenever she is terminating here, who is the other guy who is launching the machines? Auto scaling group, no? So auto scaling group is still there, and minimum of how many? 2. If you terminate all the EC2 instances, auto scaling will cry, oh my God, in my group there is no machines. So how many minimum machines I should launch? 2. It is going and launching. She is terminating, he is launching. She is terminating, he is launching. So don't terminate the EC2 instance from here. First, what you need to do? You need to delete the auto scaling group. That auto scaling, because whose babies are those? Auto scaling babies, not yours. If you have launched EC2 instance manually, then it is your babies. So these are all auto scaling babies, no? When you are killing it, and auto scaling is generating babies. So here you need to delete the auto scaling group. Sunil. So 3 Sunils are there for you. So there is a question from him. Sir, is there any service that will create architectural diagram for the services? Example, if I create a web server, LB, automatically, I think there's no service, but you need to set up that architecture. You need to draw that diagram. So have you heard about Lucid diagrams? Sunil, if you're asking this, you might have an experienced guy. So you have Lucid, and you have so many online tools are available. So existing architectures are already will be there. You just go and select it, you will get it. But if you're asking based on what you are setting up here, automatically architecture will generate a no, that is not there. That is highly impossible. So, sir, will it be possible to check how procure spot instance? Yeah, I showed you know how to set up spot instances. You can try it out if required, but I'm not guaranteeing you that is free of cost. Sir, in which scenario we'll be using no scaling policies? In which scenario you're using no scaling policies? Do you have no scaling policies? Target scaling policies are there? No. We have selected target and we have selected average CPU utilization. No scaling policies, when do you use it? How many desired capacities are there here? 4. And you don't want scale out and you don't want scaling. I want only 4 running all the time. Then go for no scaling policies. If you want scale out and scaling, then go for target scaling policies. Okay, Nana? Good. So can you give the final CC for today, please? And I'll put the task in the Google Classroom. Please check out and complete the practicals. CC with smile. If you want, you can take photo. So that is all, guys, for today. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next new service. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Yes, Azaruddin, we need to give, or it's optional.